Hello everyone and welcome to my channel The Ultimate Book Maniacs, the one stop for book and TV series reviews. I'm back from my cousin's wedding. I had a great time but I missed you guys so much. What did you guys do this week? I know a lot of new things turned up while I was gone, like Daenerys won't meet Cersei or Arya in season 7. There will be a battle at the sea and either Yara or Theon will get captured and a lot more. But I will discuss these in my next video. Let's move on to the second part of the Q&A. You can watch the first part in the link posted in the end of the video. This question is by Novistech1 who asked, what do you see in store for Littlefinger? He is such an unresolved quantity. As long as he is around and has control of one of the most powerful armies, I think he is trouble. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much. I'm really glad that you love my videos. As for Littlefinger, he is trouble alright. He started out as a small lord and became the master of coins. Then he started the War of the Five Kings. I already explained how he started this war a few months ago. You can watch it on the link in the cards. Anyways, he caused this much trouble when he had nothing. And now he not only has Harrenhal, he is also the Lord Protector of the Vale and has a really powerful army on his side. He also knows how to get under Sansa's skin, how to manipulate her. In the season finale, when everyone was shouting King in the North, Sansa looks at Littlefinger and she stops smiling. A look passes between them. I know some people think that Sansa just remembers that she has to look out for Jon, but I think it looked a lot like jealousy. Littlefinger planted it there, and in season 7 he will make sure it grows. Sansa will try to fight it for sure, but when Littlefinger wants something, he gets it. But we also know that anything is possible in this world, so in my opinion, what he has in store for him isn't very good. I do think he'll outlast Cersei though. As for how he will die, I think somewhere along the line, Sansa will find out that Littlefinger played them all along. He taught Sansa how to play the game. He got half her family killed because of the game. It would be poetic justice if Sansa will be the one to kill him. What's your theory on this? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. The next question is by Scribner who asked, now that Arya has killed Lord Frey and his sons, what position will that leave the Freys in? Do you think another Frey son will become Lord? Will Admiral Tully be released and reclaim Riverrun? Manilyn Lorito Balon also asked, or rather said something along the same lines. No, all the Freys are not gone, only 3 of them are. And I don't think Admiral Tully will be released. There is one thing the Freys didn't lack, and that was heirs. Even if Arya had killed 10 Freys, there will still be a long line of heirs left. And the new Lord Frey might not be as evil as Walder Frey. They won't dare release Edmure for 2 reasons. First, they don't know if they'll get retribution for what they had done to the Starks. And second, there's a mad queen sitting on the Iron Throne now, and they won't dare to bring her wrath on them. So, I guess even with the new Lord Frey in the equation, everything will be pretty much the same unless the Brotherhood tries to do something. But I have a feeling they will be heading north just like Arya. Next question is by Tejas who asked, what do you think in the episode no one Arya goes back to home and Jaqen was okay with her? Does it make any sense? What is your opinion on it? Sean Kilaki asked a similar question. Is Arya in cahoots with Jaqen? She knows the penalty for taking a face from the House of Black and White and would not risk blindness or death for it. And Jaqen still has a need for a girl who is no one and who lives in Westeros. My theory is that Jaqen knew, or rather guessed, that this will be the outcome when he offered Arya to go with him to Braavos back in season 2. If you remember correctly, Jaqen said, a girl has many names on her lips. Joffrey, Cersei, Tywin Lannister, Ilyn Payne, the Hound. Names to offer up to the Red God. She could offer them all one by one. Now, if Arya had to become no one and stop taking revenge, why would he offer it in the first place? He takes away her sight as a punishment for taking revenge. Why would he punish Arya for doing something he told her in Westeros she will be able to do? I think he had 2 reasons for taking away her sight. First, to teach her discipline and patience. He knew Arya was wild and reckless. She would have gotten herself killed. Second, he wanted to give her an edge over the waif, because she was better than Arya. They were training her to be an assassin. Now, if Jaqen was trying to help her from the very beginning, he definitely would have given her some faces. Although I would have liked Arya to use the same glamour he used back in season 2. He didn't use any mask at that time. And I don't think the faceless men need a girl in Westeros. They have a lot of people for that. And the last question is by Novice Tech 1 again. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the exchange between Jaime and Walder Frey. I don't think Frey realized how badly he had insulted Jaime. Ever since he was a child, Jaime dreamt of becoming a great and honorable knight like Sir Arthur Dane, Barristan Selmy, Sir Duncan the Tall, the Blackfish, etc. Sir Arthur Dane had knighted Jaime himself. Even when he killed the Mad King, in his mind he was doing the right thing. And he probably saved many lives that day. But what did he get in return? Only hate and mockery. He changed a lot over the years. Being with Cersei only made him worse. But Brienne saw the honor hidden in him. He would never approve of something like the Red Wedding. It was a craven's way. There was no honor in that. Of course, he was disgusted when Walder Frey put him in the same category by saying two Kingslayers. When Jaime was a little more than 14 years old, he was sent to River Run because Lord Hoster Tully and Tywin Lannister were considering betrothing Lysa to Jaime. He spent a fortnight at River Run where he was seated next to Lysa during meals. But he always ignored Lysa because he was more interested in Sir Brynden, aka the Blackfish's story of war. Blackfish was a great warrior, and Jaime used to ask him stories about the War of the Nine Penny Kings. You can see he kind of idolized him. So when Walder Frey mocked the Blackfish by saying, "the famous Blackfish killed by the foot soldiers," Jaime couldn't stop himself. He tried to insult Walder Frey by asking him how much fighting he has done. As much as I want Cersei to die, I really hope Jaime doesn't have to kill her. It would destroy him. Hopefully Cersei will blow herself up with wildfire. But if the show follows the book's prophecy, Jaime might be the one to kill her. So, what do you think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.